Good morning once again. We are in Bangkok for the ACC Men's T20I Challenger Cup 2024. Coming to you live from the TCG cricket ground here in Bangkok. That steady breeze that we talk about, that's no more, but the contest is pretty much alive. Cambodia once again take on China, who are playing for the first time in this tournament. And it's going to be a cracker of a game once again. Nishant Majidia was there with both the captains for the toss.
And match number 2 of the ACC Men's Challenger 2020-2024. And of course, it's a toss time. And with me are all the people who matter. Starting from my left, we've got Lukman Butt, who was the player of the match yesterday. And he's leading the Cambodia side today. And of course, right at the center, we've got the match ref, Mr. Gandhi. And to the extreme left, we've got the Chinese captain, Wei Guolei. It's Cambodia, the home team, so they'll be spinning the coin, and China will call. Go for it. Caps being exchanged then. Taking a look at the team sheets and just trying to figure out what changes are there, and of course they'll strategize accordingly. So Lukman will now spin the coin. Heads is the call. It's a tail. So once again, Cambodia has won the toss. Lukman, क्या करने का इरादा है?
बैटिंग करेंगे फर्स्ट पे।
कल बॉलिंग की थी, आज बैटिंग, कोई खास वजह?
बस यही प्लान है कि एक अच्छा टारगेट करें बोर्ड पे, तो इंशाल्लाह बाद में बॉलिंग में हम कवर कर लेंगे।
चलिए, ऑल द बेस्ट।
थैंक यू।
Happy to be batting first.
We used to fielding first. Yeah.
You wanted to field. So what do you think is going to be a total that you'll be able to defend?
100.
100. Yeah, I got it all wrong. 100 is what you want to chase down. Good luck for the game.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, just a little messed up there. So that's the idea that we have right now. The Cambodian captain, of course, would want to get a big total on the board. But the Chinese captain wants to restrict them to 100. It's Cambodia who's won the toss, and they will be batting first.
There'll be some challenge. We know for a fact Cambodia boasts of a terrific batting lineup. It's up to first-timers China to make sure they do good work with the ball. Watch out for the left-arm pace of Zhong Weichao, and with him the right-arm pacer Mark Huichang. The spin options that they have got is Ja Tinale, Deng Jinki, Chen Joe, and of course Huang Junji is their keeper. Of course, very well led by Wei Guolei himself. For Cambodia, Manish Sharma, Utkarsh Jain. Manish is not leading them today. There's Phone, there's Anish, 18 Bukes played a little cameo. Ghulam Murtaza, Lakshit Gupta, Lukman Butt in fine form. There's Ram and Sharwan Kodra, who bowled really well. For now, it's up to China to make life difficult with the ball in hand for Cambodia. In fact, Manish is not captaining this game. Has taken that burden off his shoulders and is walked out there promptly to open the batting alongside Ram Roshan Sharan, who'll feel he missed out yesterday in a paltry run chase. And there the man in the picture, Manish Sharma, opening today for Cambodia. From the far end, looks like China will start with some right arm seam. 10 Sengquin. Excellent conditions to play cricket here. Skies clear, slightly windy. Day 2, ball number 1. And beats the batter. Although you can say he intentionally played inside the line of the ball. Here with me in the commentary box, who got a closer look at that surface. Good morning, Nishant.
Yes, very good morning, Babashish. Don't think much has changed with the surface, really. pretty similar to what we saw yesterday is what I feel. If anything, just get a feeling that probably it has settled down a little bit. Normally you would say that day 2 is probably the best day to bat on when it comes to a test match.
Ollie Pope will disagree. He'll say day 3. But yeah, you're right. Looks to be a much better batting surface. Although it was a great batting surface even yesterday. Looks a lot more settled, as you mentioned.
Beautiful delivery. He's got a nice shape moving away from the right-hander. And today, of course, that cross breeze that we witnessed yesterday was pretty much a strong breeze. It doesn't really seem to be as strong today.
Yeah, it's crisscross today. It doesn't really have a pattern right now, which is why they were not concerned about starting the left armer from the far end. Drive, confident indeed. First test of the outfield today, and it just slows down. 3 of those Chinese fielders coming together to keep it down to 2.
First runs on the board off the bat of Sharan. This is a pretty good ground here. The only thing is that there are barren patches on the outfield. But apart from that, pretty good it seems.
Also on the surface, Nishant, it's more towards if you bat from the far end. A couple of patchy areas. I expect they will dry up a lot sooner. So I think if you bowl spin from the commentary box in, there could be a little more purchase. You see that breeze has picked up. It's not necessarily going diagonal this morning. Umpires will come together and just take a look at that new white ball. 4 balls old. They'll get a new one. Yeah, that's what it is. They've summoned the box to be out. Not a great stoppage for the opening batters out there, especially Sharan, who's faced 4 balls, middled the first one in this innings, and now there's been a little stoppage. He'll give Tian a little more time to think about his lines. This is how he started. Gentle military medium. Trying to exploit the fuller length. Getting the batter to drive, and he did drive. So that 4th ball got a couple. Nothing matches the feel of a new ball in your hands. Beats him again with a peach. Ball of the morning so far. Late movement from Tian.
He's got a consistent movement away from the right-hander. Ram Roshan Sharan has been looking to just evade that movement, ensure that there is no outside edge. Just look at that. Excellent delivery.
This time there was width on offer. He's missed it once again. Tight start from China. 2 runs on the board. No matter what Manish has had in the breakfast buffet, he'll get a serving of left arm fast. And for now, just right arm fast. Mark Wenching starts with a delivery down the leg side. Manish wanted the run. He slipped. He's got back in time. Wide and not the best of starts for Ma there.
Well, Manish got it on his body. His eyes must have lit up there. Appeal for a leg before, but that would have hit the fifth stump maybe.
Something interesting that comes into play with this Chinese bowling attack. Bowlers aren't exactly taller in stature, shorter, skiddier in nature, with a little more pace. And that one jumped big on Manish. And because they're batting first, he's got some time to play with, not a lot, because they've got tremendous strikers down the order now.
Yes, Lukman would be licking his lips again. He would definitely be wanting to get some more runs on the board today. Outside the off stump, opens the face of the blade. Straight to the fielder at the gully region there. That's going to be another dot ball. In a situation where, of course, as you mentioned, he can afford to take a little bit of time. Not much to worry about.
Just watch out for that back of the length once again. Into the body. Hasn't controlled the swing so far. We'll hope that he starts from off stump and just outside. Just what Tian did in that first over. As far as Manish is concerned, put that ball away. Too straight. To mid-off.
Another very good over this. Hardly given away anything here. Just the wide of the first ball. After that, he's been absolutely spot on. And that will be another wide.
Attempted outswinger gone wrong. I've been bowling the in dipper all throughout this over. For that last ball, just switched it up. Floaty, trying to swing it away. Missed his line. Or perhaps back his stock ball for this last ball. Nicely bowled indeed. Beats Manish. 4 for no loss. Left alone by Sharan. A combination of good attacking bowling and highly defensive batting. It's just allowed China upper hand early in this contest, which is what you want. On paper, they're a slightly weaker side. Not a massive gulf in terms of performances, but terms of performances, you'd expect Cambodia to pile on the runs, especially with the likes of Lukman, Uday. But he won them in.
Uday opened yesterday. Got run out without facing a ball.
Yeah, apparently that's a 6th run out he's gone through in the last 9 innings. It's a bit of a concern for the team.
That's a very well bowled. The previous delivery he tried to cut. That was further away. That would have been a wide. Maybe you should have let that one go and hit this one instead.
I think he would have hit both. No protection deep on the offside. Bat on ball. Fleshy runs. Width on offer. Too far wide. Third fielder dives. Stops a certain boundary. Stops 3. As you mentioned, this was also wide. He decided to cut at that.
And that brings Manish on strike to Senkan for the first time. Beautiful delivery, just past the outside edge. Inviting Manish to poke at it. He did accept the invitation. Fortunately for him, didn't fall in the trap.
A lose from Manish there. Very easily could have just nicked it to the keeper.
That'll be a wide. A little too far outside the off stump.
A bit of a margin call there, Nishant, I believe. Manish wasn't exactly shuffling. Look at where Manish is. He's on midland leg stump.
Maybe just swung away a little late. Final delivery. That's the ball that he needs to bowl. Dot ball to finish the over. 3 bowled at 6 without loss.
Somehow, this opening pair of Cambodia needs to find a few runs. We are into the second half of the power play. By now, usually both the openers should have had their first boundary. Would have made them feel a lot better not to be. And China have just taken off that slip fielder. They should have persisted with that. Nothing on the board. Try and attack. Trying to do so, don't spill the extras. They've got 3 fielders inside the circle on the leg side. Don't need that. Can easily have one of them in that slip cordon. Should make you bowl pretty much on off stump.
But he has been getting the ball to come into the right-hander. China, they have bowled a few wides here and there. Would you expect that?
Another thing I want to look at is their ground fielding and catching. Myanmar looked stunning on the field. They fell short in terms of getting the runs on the field. Excellent. And if China can do that, in addition to the start that they've got with the ball, Cambodia will have to stretch themselves really, this batting outfit, to get to an above par score. I see those are the deliveries, you got to put them away, Sharanya. Plenty of width on offer, no sweeper deep on the offside. Look at the width, it's short, it's wide, it's not even fast. Three of 13.
Big shot attempted this time. Plays outside the line of the ball. The ball goes through him. And it's another dot ball.
And that's what happens when you don't put the deliveries that you can put away. You tend to overhit the ones that you might not have the best chance to connect. A hack across the line. That one cut back in. 4 overs of absolute gold dust from China here. 7 runs on the board only. I know the idea is don't change something that is not broken, and this opening bowling partnership has been brilliant, so you don't want to change it right now. I would actually bring on either the left arm seamer here or the left arm spinner, just to see if one of these two lose their mind and try and go after that option.
Well, that is a very good thought. A little outside the box, yes. But I think it's a very good thought to try and bring in a spinner and entice these two batters, because they've not got off to the best of starts here. But then again, do they really want to pick up the wickets of these two?
Timeout as an option still is available at some point of time. Although Manish will have a chuckle, as he always does. Happy-go-lucky character. Very important character in Cambodia cricket. 9 dot balls for him.
Let's make that 10. As Senkun continues to dish out dot balls. He's in his 3rd over now, none for 4. That's a beautiful delivery. Pitches in line, moves away, and almost squaring Manish up there.
Too good a delivery. Late swing indeed. Minimal footwork from Manish, but he's shown minimal intent too, and that's my issue. Sometimes the bowling is good and you don't get a lot of runs. Once again, playing inside the line of the ball, whiskers away from the outside edge. Dot, 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 dot. It's been the story.
deliveries remaining in this fifth over, the penultimate over of the power play.
Nobody has used their feet so far, neither Manish nor Sharan. He's been batting dead bat.
So forget about using the feet. If anything, Manish has done just the opposite. It looks like that's the end of a maiden over. 5 overs bowled at 7 without loss.
How good is this game? No matter how the teams look on paper, once the match begins, you never know. Force the issue. Over mid-off, well over everyone. Sharan will breathe easy. First boundary of the morning, first 6 it is.
Enough is enough, says Ram Roshan Sharan. He got a little bit of room to free his arms, and he said, okay then. That's how we begin. Probably treating the first 5 overs as a net session. Kian Cheng will be in some pressure here. Cut straight to the fielder. That is going to be a drop ball.
Not a bad idea to roll your fingers over the ball, look for some variations in this over, especially when you've gone for a 6 of the very first ball of the last over of the power play. That one came back in sharply. And Sharan there just overstriding into the ball. Look at that late stride. Not giving himself enough time for the ball to come to him. And just lunging forward.
Walks down the track this time. He looks to tuck it away. Not quite getting it right.
If Sharan faces out the rest of this power play, in all the years I've covered cricket, Nishan, this will be the first time in a T20 contest one of the openers goes unbeaten in the power play without scoring a run. I don't remember covering anything remotely close to this. Okay, we've got a chance not to be. That will be that last ball of the power play. Sharan will be on strike.
This is faced most number of deliveries in this power play, yes.
Must be a record, isn't it? Most deliveries faced inside the power play without scoring a run.
Full toss outside the off stump. Has been driven towards long off for a single. Power play done. 14 without loss.
The wait is over. Jersey number 10 marks his run-up. I think he's the quickest among all the Chinese bowlers on display today. Zhong Wei Chao. Left arm fast from the far end to Sharan, who's found some runs in that last over of the power play. Let's see how Zhong begins this spell.
Let's find out what he's all about. Zhong Yue Chao. First ball, right on the money. He'll be bowling to Sharan.
His stall is very well built. Hint of movement. And covering for that movement. Sharan has placed it towards the long on region. Gives it to Manish. Opportunity once again to get off the mark. What do you think, a bouncer?
Won't be a bad idea, really. Yeah, he's looking for that. He's looking for that.
Excellent bit of bowling. Make it as uncomfortable as you can. What I want to know though is if Manish has got any go-to shots. Back onto the stumps. As it turns out, for the first time he attempts to score off a delivery. He's gone. First strike for China. And it is Zhong who's provided the breakthrough. Manish has gone for a 15-ball duck. I think 16-ball duck that is.
Yes, and China have managed to pick up the first wicket. 15 for the loss of 1 wicket. Manish Sharma departs for a not.
The best of optimism within me tells me that the best thing about that knock from Manish is that he's now protected Uday from any kind of new ball movement. There's still that wind out there, so it's gonna bound to do a little in the air, but not a lot. And so it must be pretty straightforward for Uday Singh Hatinjar, the keeper batter, naturally gifted striker of the ball. As far as Zhong Wei Chao is concerned, get on a roll. Go bang bang. You all know one brings two. Comfortably tapped away towards the square leg fielder. Not a run though.
So Uday Singh has faced a delivery here. This time down the leg side. That will definitely be a wide.
Not a bad idea for John to change the angle. I understand over the wicket angle just brings the LBW bold into picture. Last ball of this over. LBW pretty much in picture. Missing leg stump maybe, but was so close. 16 for 1, China on top. Nishant, they've eventually gone to the left arm spinner. And it's a fantastic tactic. Chen Joy. Have to see if there is any kind of purchase. Even if there isn't, if you can just hang the ball in the air and entice the batter, especially Sharan, who must be desperate to get his strike rate back on track. This was the last ball of the previous over. Pitched pretty much in line. Sharan, meanwhile, takes a run of the first ball of Chen's spell.
Yes, a very good time for Chen to bowl, really, because he will have the opportunity of picking up wickets, because I'm pretty sure that Cambodia will look to attack him.
Huang Junji, the keeper, has got a fancy helmet on. Goodness gracious, that looks super cool. It's a baseball helmet, all right, but it's very new age baseball helmet.
And bright in color as well. We've seen Dinesh Karthik do that, sport a baseball helmet, and yeah, that's... Oh, looks like it isn't. Not very sure.
Yeah, it's just a face grill.
Looks more like that, yes. It's all about standing out in life, isn't it?
Yeah, look at him. This is the front grill. He's wearing a cap. It's pretty fancy there. Excellent delivery. That's what the captain has asked you to do. Line and length. Metronomical. Bowling slow.
They're not giving pace is just about the perfect idea right now.
Yeah, just for this last ball, go towards mid and leg. Same pace, same length. The line should be just a lot straighter. Mid and leg it is, and castled. Lovely piece of bowling this from Chen. It's excellent captaincy indeed. China really on a roll. Cambodia on the mat. They're 18 for 2.
Just got a feeling that the line was not really middle and leg. It was around off and middle, and he bowled an arm ball. Perfect thing to do. Ram Roshan Sharan's vigil at the crease comes to an end. He departs for 12 of 28.
And dare I say the best batting pair is out there, 8 overs late. Lukman Butt has joined Uday Singh. Uday has only faced 4 balls. Jong's second over. You're right, Nishan, the pressure is so much right now that it can just overdo the abilities that you've got.
Just get a feeling that the pressure is showing as well. Suddenly they find themselves in a little bit of an unfamiliar territory. That's a poor ball. Ye Chao just needs to make sure that he keeps the line intact.
And so often this is the contest for lesser ranked teams. Once they're on top, can you drive the advantage home?
That's well bowled, very well bowled. That's much better. Right on line, and that's the perfect line for a left armer bowling from over the wicket, because when you pitch the ball in that area and you've got the ability to bring the ball back in, that's when you always keep the batter guessing.
Yeah, Uday's got to make a decision, and in that indecision, the inside half of the bat comes into play. So is the outside half of the bat.
Yeah, and you don't really need to move the ball away from the left, from the right-hander, because that's the angle that will do the job. If you've got the ability to bring the ball back in and you pitch around middle, the batter is always going to be in trouble.
Change the length in the meanwhile. Too full though. Good from that mid-off fielder, came around quickly. What I meant with changing the length is that just to go back of the length, is to make sure that Uday, while he's unsure about the direction of the ball, let him guess the length of the ball as well. Here comes the best batter of Cambodia, Lukman Butt, player of the match yesterday. Always difficult to start a new innings. More of the same to Lukman as well. Middle and leg.
That's a little easier. When you start outside the leg stump, the batter knows that the only way it's going is away. But it's when you pitch around middle stump, the batter is not sure.
7 fours and 1 6 looked phenomenal yesterday against Myanmar. This is the ball. It will be a lot fuller than the previous one. No, it's actually shorter. It's wider. Expected, because Jong bowled back of the length for that 5th ball. This had to be on the stumps. Bowling to a new batter, no matter who that is.
Zong to continue. Full toss. That's been driven by Lukman. He'll get off the mark. End of over number 9 now. It's 22 for 2.
Excellent piece of bowling once again. He's not letting the stumps go, is Chen. Although, Ishant, would you like to believe, both for Uday and Lukman, Chen's over are the ones where they can actually gain some momentum.
Absolutely. And that is why I think Chen is at the brightest spot right now. They will look to attack him, and if he is a little smart, he'll be able to pick up wickets. And I think captaincy very smart here. They've probably seen Lukman, how good he is on the offside. So even if Chen gives him room, there is protection in the deep in the form of a sweeper.
And that's the field he's bowling to. Constantly bowling wide outside the off stump. Although what I would ask him to do, especially to Lukman, not such to Uday, is to be a lot straighter. And have a deep backward square leg, give yourself protection. A deep backward square leg, a deep mid wicket and a long on. Brings that straighter line into play. But he has the square leg fielder inside, no fine legs. So that line becomes very dangerous.
Yeah, he has got 5 fielders inside. Now what I really like this idea, because they don't really want to give up on the attack completely. They still want to be in that attacking zone. Well bowled, well bowled. That's a dot ball.
Just for that previous ball, the deep mid-wicket fielder was moved a lot squarer. Playing a miss. Getting through his overs quickly now, Chen. And why not 1 for 6 after 1.5? He'll take that.
Hit uppishly, and he has managed to hit it wide of the fielder. Uday gets the first boundary of the innings. First 4, that is. 10 overs bowled, it's 30 for 2.
Back after drinks. And Jong's first ball. Full outside the off stump. No run. Bit of a change here in the commentary box. Nishant Majid there takes a little breather. And time to say good morning. I prefers just Richard then. What do you make of it? 30 for 2. Not enough runs on the board.
Well, no, I was really quite expecting Cambodia to give another good batting display like they did yesterday, but the Chinese bowlers have all bowled very well.
Top edge, and looks high and handsome too. Lukman just waking up this Cambodian scorecard. Second 6 of the day. Fortunate there, Richard.
Well, that's it, definitely a top edge, but could have easily gone down 5 legs throat, but it just carried over. And I think that is the danger man for Cambodia. Batted very well yesterday for 43 not out.
Richard, you're very familiar with Birmingham, Edgbaston particularly. That's the kind of area, that's the kind of a surface, the pitch where runs do flow on a bright sunny day.
Yes, it looks like Lukman is going to change gear here.
Yeah, he has to. Hardly any time remaining in this contest.
30 for 2 at the halfway mark is quite a low score. But the manager who also opened the batting as well as captaining yesterday, he did struggle.
Yeah, didn't have a great time with the bat. Just about 15 odd balls. Couldn't get off the mark. That's the point I was trying to make when Nishant was there. And you must have seen a lot of numbers in this game. To open the batting and go through a power play without scoring. Is that for the first?
That would be definitely a rarity. I'm absolutely sure. But he just couldn't lay a bat on it at all. I think he only hit 3 balls. You can't get out if you don't edge it. Or at least not caught behind or anything.
39 for 2 after 11.
So this is where China do need to keep the pressure up if they can. Cambodia showed they had a good bowling attack yesterday.
Time round for Lu Shilin, the leggy. Interesting angle straight away. Usually leggies start from over the wicket. Doesn't have a lot of pace. Got to be careful in terms of the length here. Anything on the shorter side, watch out. Deep beyond, deep backward square leg. Top edge chance here, massive opportunity and taken. China have got a massive wicket. 39 for 3, it's their best batter who's back in the heart. Bring on the leggy, get the wicket, Richard.
Well, that's it. That's the second time in the last 2 overs that he's hit the ball off the edge. He was lucky against the faster bowler, but this time it just went up and the fielder moved in and he took the catch. China are doing very well.
Now, Richard, what the Cambodia supporters, the viewers would like to know is, on this ground, on the surface, what will be considered a par score? Looking at the Chinese batting lineup, that is.
Well, if Cambodia can get close to 100, they might be able to defend it. But the scores in the practice games have been very high, and all the locals have been very impressed with the quality of the pitches here.
Oh yeah, the surface looked excellent. Maybe today it might turn a little bit more in the second innings, but even for that you need runs on the board. Woo Shilin. What a wicket to have in your kitty. Lukman Butt, second ball of the spell, not short enough. Casual, careless pull, top edge. Lakshit has come out, he's off the mark. Everything now depends on the keeper batter Uday Singh Hatinjar. He gets a loose delivery and drills that one towards the sweeper cover fielder. A little bit of fumble. They'll come back for the second.
Yeah, because yesterday Cambodia lost 2 wickets in their first over to a cat caught behind and a run out, and effectively it just got Lukman Butt in early so he could build an innings steadily, and they won convincingly with over 10 overs to spare. But here they've got off to a slow start and they have to accelerate now.
I don't think they have gotten off to a start at all yet. I'm hoping Uday can change that. Now, this is what you're talking about. 8 runs per over from here on in takes them to 107. That's a boundary. A loose delivery, short, wide. Lakshit has done well. That's his first boundary. 12 overs are done. Not enough runs on the board. 46 for 3. ACC Men's Challenger Cup 2024 Day 2. Surprise, surprise. China very much with the upper hand. Zhong's last over, he started with a wide Yorker here. I think he's all right here, Richard. It's been given as a wide.
Just on the, just going over the line possibly, but
It looked very okay to me, Richard. Oh yeah. You can understand what the umpire has done. Just looked at the marker. Batter was well within the reach. That'll be a wide. That's an easier decision to make.
I mean, this is the beauty of T20 cricket. We've watched quite a lot of ACC 50 over tournaments here over the years, and they've been very one-sided matches, but it just honestly looks from the looking at the first 2 games that anybody can beat any opposition.
Absolutely. Myanmar's fielding was top-notch. Only if they had 50-60 runs more to play with. There have been some contest. Like the angle. Over the wicket, dropped. Definite chance. Hit back at the bowler and dropped on the follow-through.
And the Chinese wicketkeeper's got his mask on, even to the faster bowler, so it's well protected.
With the angle, ball just coming back in. Richard still here with me, trying to explore a bit of Richard's cricketing background.
Well, I must admit, from the age of 11, I was of more use as a scorer than as a player, so the die was cast.
Well, I've done some scoring in the Sunday League back in the UK, and that's always fun. That's been given as a no ball. Over waist tight full toss from John, which means it'll be a free hit for Uday Singh Hatinjar.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect opportunity to really get the momentum in your favor. And 50 up for Cambodia too. What they would want is perhaps 60, 70 more from here on in. Is this the start of that though?
Oh.
Back of lane delivery. It's really
sure
windy out there.
Yeah, the board in front of the sight screen came down. I'm surprised the batsman didn't back away.
On the days that you didn't do the scoring in the under 12s or so, used to bat, bowl, keep, everything.
No, a little bit of left arm wrist spin, but not all that good. A bit of stodgy opening, a bit like
Left arm wrist spin, Richard. That's
Kuldeep Yadav before he was born.
that's special. That's rare. Turned into an S. Massive appeal. Perhaps just drifting down the leg side. Left arm wrist spinner, left-handed bat, right-handed bat.
Right-handed bat. It was a long time ago.
I was very fortunate to play a bit of Northern Premier League back up north in UK. I played for a club called Preston Cricket Club. Done him brilliantly. It's not Uday Singh's day as well. 4th wicket down. Jong's second. The angle delivery gone through bat and pad. Middle stump has been uprooted. What a day for the men in red.
Oh, that swung. Left arm round, in swinger. This is a very good bowling performance from China here. Very varied attack, 2 spinners and a left arm bowler and 2 right arm medium pacers. It's a good display.
Yeah, only if they had a left arm wrist spinner too.
Oh, here's the South African Etienne Bukes. He batted well yesterday as well, so a lot depends on him now.
He got a little cameo yesterday, but as you mentioned rightly, yesterday they were chasing a low score. Lukman was already going nicely, so Etienne Bukes just chipped in today when nobody has gotten going. Can Bukes still keep that confidence high? Scratchy starter. So John's rest of the over is extremely crucial. If he can be full and straight once again, he'll have a chance against Etienne Bukes. 1-4 and 1-6 yesterday against Myanmar. Just get a feeling, Richard, you don't need a long on right now, do you?
Well, don't think he's going to hit it over mid on it, is it? First ball, but you never know. No, they're finding it difficult. I think there's a bit more bounce. The Chinese bowlers bowling very well.
50 for 4 after 13 overs.
And that's the end of Zong's spell. 2 for 19 in 4 overs.
Leg spinner into his second over. Only has been bowling with the angle. There's been hardly any spin on offer, but it doesn't matter. As long as it's effective, Lu Shilin. You'll be delighted with his figures so far. 1 for 8. Bowling with a sweeper cover deep on the offside and a long off. Lot squarer. Nobody down at deep fine leg. Square leg pretty much in front inside the circle. They've kept a deep mid wicket. Once again 5 fielders inside the circle. The start of the 14th over. This is magnificent in terms of captaincy, in terms of execution from this bowling attack. Get another run through the offside. Singles won't really hurt China right now.
He's not getting a great deal of turn, but he's bowling a good line and length. I think that's the key.
Yet to bowl a long hop, yet to bowl a full toss. Most leggies will take that inside the first 8 balls of your spell. Again, excellent length that you're talking about. Lakshit did well to go deep in the crease and make some room for himself, but he'll only get one more. Just ask him to be a little more confident and go over the wicket.
Oh, he's got hit on the knee there.
That's the right arm fast bowler. Bowled a quick spell. I think that's just got him on the knees.
It's 6.5 overs to go, so if China can keep this sort of bowling going till the end of the innings, they have a chance to chase this down.
Oh yeah, projected 3.93 of 78-79 to win. China will be favourites if that happens. Although, if Lakshit and Hughes can get a few shots going, get that total beyond 100, that's when Cambodia will think they have got an outside chance as well.
Now the medical team have come onto the field now. Have a look at the injured fielder. A bit of ice, yeah, that should sort him out. But Cambodia do have an advantage of a victory yesterday over Myanmar, so they still have a good chance of qualifying out of this group.
And also this surface, from what we have seen so far, the slow bowlers have got something out of it. And Cambodia, they've got Utkarsh, who picked up 3 wickets yesterday, the left arm off feet. I think they've got a bit of mystery spin from that Sharan. We'll have to wait and watch, but yeah, somebody else bowled right arm spin yesterday as well.
And their opening bowlers were impressive as well, so still in with the chance.
Pitched outside leg stump, which is why Lu, if you can just try and bowl a few deliveries from over the wicket. I know it could be difficult if you haven't practiced it, if that's not in your plan. Suddenly to do that in a match could be difficult, but if he does so, he's brave enough, he'll pick up another wicket.
It's a good line on off stump. Just defended by the batsman.
Bukes will just try and turn the strike over to begin with, and does so towards long on. Another quiet over. 54 for 4. 6 overs to go.
So 6 and over from here will get Cambodia to 90. That might be defendable. But Could be China's day.
It's been the morning so far. Only if the batters can put the hand up and commit to this chase, they are definitely in it. Deep mid wicket, long on and long off. Left arm spin, Chen thrashed over short cover. Dukes' first boundary, much needed for Cambodia.
Gave him a bit of width and he was just able to crash the ball through the offside.
Chen just erring on the shorter side there. Don't overcompensate. Excellent, in fact. Could have trickled back onto the stumps. Was a pacey arm ball from Chen. A fumble will allow the run. Chen won't be happy with that. Would have liked to have Dukes on strike. See if he can get another lofted shot out of him. Lakshit will have to do the same. And they've got 5 of the first three balls, in fact. In the air, false shot of that short midfielder. Living dangerously, this batting pair.
But they know they've got to just get as many runs as they can in the last 5 overs. So the score is actually mounting now, up to 60.
Arm ball going down the leg side. You're right, they've got 6 runs from this over at least.
So it's 8 and over to reach 100.
Need one more boundary. Slaps it. Falls just short of the long off fielder. 7 runs from that over. 5 overs to go. 61 for 4 are Cambodia.
Well, they actually got 31 in the last 5 overs, Cambodia, so they have accelerated since the 10 over mark, so 100 could still be on the cards. The leg spinner from around the wicket to continue. Another dot ball. Single there to Etienne Dukes.
Good morning, Richard. We'll give Babashish a little bit of a breather here. Enjoy his kappa. Lakshit and Dukes have a big task at hand. Gone for the big shot and...
Just touched it over the bar there, I think. 6 runs.
Yeah, that was hit very well by Lakshit. Fielder in the deep. Did try his best. But it was over him. Good effort. Because they'll need to keep getting these boundaries on and off. That's a poor delivery that has been nicely put away. Fielders giving it the chase. The ball just about slows down and they'll pick up a couple.
So that's a 6 and then a 2 there. So yeah, the runs are just beginning to flow.
Because that's what they want. Just the 4 overs to go after this. They would want to get past 100 for sure. That's pushed away. They're going through for a quick single. They'll get it. The first 10 overs, China dominated completely.
It was an excellent 6 overs from the opening bowlers in the power play, and they kept the pressure on at least for another 4 overs and got Lukman out. But they've got to just keep going now.
Etienne coming down the track, realized won't quite reach the pitch of the ball, defends it. 16 bowled at 71 for 4.
So none of the lower order there batted yesterday for Cambodia, because they won with only 3 wickets down. The 2 names at the bottom of the list there, Gulam and Sharwan, they bowled well yesterday.
They bowled brilliantly. And, they started off the proceedings in the power play and ensured that they did not allow Myanmar to get too many runs on the board. And Ma Kian Cheng is back in the attack to finish his spell. Loses his run up. One of the 2 opening bowlers who applied the choke during the power play.
Yeah, 3 overs for 10 runs.
Starts off with a full toss, and it's been given the full Monty by Lakshit. It's gone all the way for 6. What a start to the over.
Yeah, we were saying they hadn't bowled too many full tosses, but that was there in the slot. And Lakshit hit it for 6.
And that's nicely played, opening the face of the blade there. Swung across for a single. But they don't. They do.
Well, Lakshit here, he's now got 21 off 10. So he's making a big difference to the course of this game.
Yes, this is the innings that has really mattered in this particular game. Dukes will be on strike now. Oh, that's a good looking shot. It's gone a little too high. And it's been put down. That's gone all the way for 4.
Dropped and it just bounced inside the boundary there. But it went so high in the air.
Yes, Bukes getting a lot of elevation on that one, not much of distance. They managed to pick up 2 runs. That's been hammered straight to long off. Just a single. 6-1, 4-1. That's 12 of the over.
Oh, that's another good shot there. I think Lakshit is making a big difference to this course of this match. 18 off the over with 1 ball still to come. bit of a pity for the bowler. I think he was the one that got hit on the knee. He bowled such a good opening spell, but he hasn't kept the pressure on.
Big appeal. Umpire takes his time and raises the finger. So just when it looked like as if Lakshit is going to make a difference, he's been removed. And that is again a very important wicket.
Oh, full toss there, right back on the stump, so there was nothing for the umpire to do but give that out.
Lakshit Gupta departs for 27 of 12.
So this is Sharwan coming into bat at number 7. He opened the bowling yesterday for Cambodia. See how he goes with the bat. The slow left arm bowler still got one over to bowl.
Bukes goes big. And he manages to get runs on the board as well. Starts off the over with what looked like a 6. The umpire is still confirming. Yes, we're waiting for the umpire's signal here. Let's try and figure out what it was. Oh, it's quite a big 6. In fact, the umpire was waiting for the ball to come back. And he's gone for it again. Just over the fielder this time. Consecutive 6s bring up the 100 for Cambodia.
So they really have accelerated in the last couple of overs. I think that's 30 runs off the last 8 balls. They should now have a defendable total.
Because the bowling is pretty good. Oh, he was looking to go 3 on 3. Misses it completely. Very lucky that it wasn't in line.
So he pitched that one up so the batsman couldn't get his arms under the ball.
Coming down the track this time, not quite timing it at all. Off the inside half of the bat, straight to fielder at short mid. So a couple of 6s and a couple of dot balls.
He's got a single this time. Oh, turn for 2. Oh, he might be. No, just 1 run.
Just 1 run and a lot of comedy. Mix up there. Bukes was in trouble, but the bowler couldn't collect the ball. Had he collected it, Bukes would have been a goner. Bukes wanted the strike, and rightly so. There you see, he was not even in the picture.
Wouldn't have had to refer that to the third umpire.
That's off a top edge. Land save. They pick up a single. That is the 14-run over coming to an end. 18 bowled, it's 103 for 5.
Well, it didn't look like Cambodia would be reaching this sort of score at the halfway mark.
Those two innings from Lakshit Gupta and Etienne Bukes really turning the tide for Cambodia. 27 of 12 for Lakshit, 27 of 20 unbeaten for Etienne. He's not done yet. Now they've got a realistic chance to really go past 120. Luo Shilin will bowl his final over. 3 overs, 1 for 21. And Bukes misses completely. He's looking to go over mid-wicket. They'll walk through for a bye.
I think it was Shah one. No, it's Bukes facing. He's got a big beard.
The show one is pretty tall as well. So Bukes on strike. Now, flattish delivery. Bukes doing well to get a little bit of bat onto that one. Will pick up a single. Bring Shawan back on strike.
Well, it does look like they can put away the short ball, but something a bit more pitched up. Not quite so easy.
And this time looking to pull Sharwan. Missing it completely. That's another dot ball. This is a good over from Shilin. That's gone way up in the air. And it will go all the way for 6. Just over the head of the fielder there. And he goes again, this time straight down the ground. Connection is sweet. And that's the biggest 6 you've seen so far in the couple of days. That's gone out.
Well, Cambodia have pulled things together here. They look like they might be struggling to get a score of 80 or so. Now it's a score well over 120, I think. That ball is lost, so the umpires are changing the ball.
Started this over brilliantly. Couple of singles, a dot ball. Final delivery of the spell from Shilin. No timing on that one. They scurry across for a single. Good running between the wickets. Leg by signaled by the umpire. 15 off the over. 19 bowled, 118 for 5. Tian Senkun is going to bowl his final over. 3 overs, none for 4. Starts off with a delivery right up there. Just a single. Big swing and a miss from Bukes. Appeal from Senkun there. The umpire not interested. Just looking to slog across the line. Missing it completely there. Comes down the track. Swing and a miss again. Another dot ball. And once again, managed to start the over brilliantly. This is good bowling. Good shot. Good looking shot. This time makes connection. Etienne Bukes and the fielder not quite managing to stop the ball. It's a boundary. They go past 120. The fielder there should have stopped. Bukes has moved on to 32 of 24 deliveries with that brilliant shot. Final 2 deliveries of the innings. Tian Senkun, can he finish well? Slow delivery that's been nicely played. But straight to the fielder in the deep, just a single. This is still a very good over from Senkun. Just the 6 runs conceded so far. Last ball of the innings. Cambodia. Sharwan on strike. Connects it well. It's in the air. It's over the top. Finishes off with a 6. Mighty blow there, and Sharwan's cameo of 21 of just 8 balls has propelled Cambodia to 130 for 5. Of course, not to forget Bukes doing brilliantly as well, and Lakshit starting the onslaught. And I think with the way they've batted in the back 10 of the innings, the first 10 overs they scored just 30. In the last 10 they got 100. That was the start. Disastrous. 0, 12, 13, 12. But then Lakshit Gupta 27 of 12. Etienne Bukes gave him great support, 33 unbeaten of 25. And then Sharwan coming up with the blinding cameo of just 8 balls, 21 unbeaten. As far as the bowling goes, very economical to start with. Tian Senkun, 4 overs, none for 16. Couple of wickets for Zong Yochao, 2 for 19 in his 4. A wicket apiece for Kian Cheng, Chen Zoye and Luo Shilin. So the target for China to beat Cambodia in this game of the ACC Men's T20I Challenger Cup 2024 is 131 in their allotted 20 overs at a required rate of 6.55. We'll dive into a short break. When we come back, we'll have the run chase.
Welcome back after the break. And we are in TCG. Having watched Cambodia struggle with the bat for the first 10 overs, then remarkable recovery in the next 10 to post a target of 131 for China. The required rate of 6.55. At one point of time, as I mentioned, China would have really fancied their chances to walk with the points on the board after this particular fixture. But right now, they've got to work hard for that. Harder, in fact. 131 won't be easy against a good bowling lineup. That is of Cambodia. Especially the new ball bowlers. Sharwan bowled well. We saw Ghulam Murtaza Chugtai really controlling the new ball. And I could be wrong, but I just have a feeling Lukman Butt might take the new ball. That first innings kept on surprising us. First set of 10 overs, it was all China. Attacking, disciplined bowling, defensive, ordinary batting. And then you switch it around. Useful contributions down the order for Cambodia has given them a real chance here to have back-to-back wins on the trot. Zhuang Jelin, right-handed batter, will take first strike. His partner, the non-striker's end, Deng Jinkui. All in readiness then. 18 Books has stationed himself at first slip. There is a gully in position. That's the captain for today, Lukman. Mid-wicket fielder inside the circle, mid-on up, so is the mid-off. Having a third fielder and a defined leg fielder on the boundary. Started as a bright and sunny morning, now it's suddenly overcast. That'll help the seamers. The away swinger. The sling that we have been speaking about since yesterday of Sharwan. He'll feel a lot more confident having struck those big hits as well. Yesterday we mentioned about his big hitting abilities. Got the biggest 6 of the tournament so far. Time to say welcome back to Nishant Machetia.
Yes, thank you very much, Babashish. That was a mighty blow. What a shot it was. Just kept going. Appeal for a leg before, straight away the finger goes up. Shuffling across is always a dangerous thing to do.
Yeah, looked plumb, looked dead in front. Very second, it hit him on the pads, looked out. No hesitation from the ump. Sharwan continues the good work, this time with the ball. Starts middle and leg stump, crushing into middle stump. So none for one are China. There must have been a real rush in that Chinese dugout. As the captain in at number 3, Wee Golay, will be under a lot of pressure. Full and straight is where Sharwan wants to be. Outside the off stump, Wee goes for a shot. That's good though. Very easy, having lost a wicket, to be ultra defensive, and that's what China will have to stay away, steer clear from.
Yes, now that they've conceded all those runs, they'll have to try and make sure that they at least try to chase it down.
May stay too quick for him. So, Nishant, something that we spoke about the Myanmar batters as well. They're standing outside the leg stump and shuffling towards the middle with the ball already shaping away, which means they are bound to play inside the line of the ball more often than not. And it's not easy then.
You really have to try and make sure that they make a match out of this one here. Oh, banged in shot this time. That'll be called a wide by the umpire.
I don't mind the thinking though. Very good thinking from Sharwan. You know, when the batter is shuffling across the short ball, the bouncer becomes a real weapon. I don't think we was ready for that either. It was very fortunate it was wide. Had that been on the shoulders, on the badge of the helmet, it would have been a nasty one. Right, now you pushed him back. He's already thinking back foot. This is where you get it up there. Try and get him to drive. No, he's pushed him back once again. Bit of a double bluff. The setup has just gone on into another delivery.
So what next is the question. Sharwan will be pleased with the way he has started off, picking up a wicket of the very first ball. As a bowler, you would definitely enjoy that quite a bit. Well bowled, very well bowled. Just trying to keep it very tidy at this point in time. End of the first over, all ones, it's 1 for 1.
Ghulam Murtaza. Ghulam Murtaza Chugtai, who was so good with the new ball yesterday. Another lanky right arm fast option who likes slanting the ball away from the right hander. 1 for 17 yesterday against Myanmar. Love to pick up that early wicket from this end too. Slip in a gully. Ghulam's first ball.
Yes, and he's straight away vindicated the captain's call of having a slip and a gully both. Just a little too wide, if you ask me.
Yeah, that's been the case since yesterday. That's got to do with his release point and from where he releases the ball. Best thing to do is to get closer to the stumps. That's something you can control.
Still almost the same line if you take a look at it, just outside the off stump and going further away.
I like the fact he's running closer to the umpire, trying to get closer to the stumps. That's what is in his reach. Sometimes things creep into your bowling action and it's difficult. Then as well, at this level, you got to look at things that you can control, and which is your run up, which is exactly from where in the crease you're letting the ball go. Excellent. Getting further and further closer to the stumps. Length is still on the shorter side.
We always tell you to pitch the ball up so that you can get movement, but he's getting movement even when he's pitching it a little short.
And as far as Deng Jinky is concerned, for this particular ball, see if you can use your feet. See if you can get to that length. Don't get stuck on the crease here. Show some intent. Stuck on the crease, missing leg stump. Excellent follow-up delivery. This was the fuller ball. Just missed the line.
Yes, in the moment he turned around, he knew that, oh, that was definitely pretty close. Would have been closer had he managed to keep it a little closer to the off stump.
Deng Jinky right now pretty much of a stationary target for Gulam to aim at. Got to be dynamic in terms of your footwork. No footwork there, just hands. Half a hit towards mid-off, another dot ball. Very similar start to what Cambodia had.
The only thing is that Cambodia's start, the poor start, went on till the 10th over, but hardly found their feet till the 10th over. And he loses his run up. We'll come back to bowl that one. But 5 dot balls so far in this over, and that is excellent stuff.
Don't know how many left-handers China has got, but if a wicket falls right now, I would rather have a left-hander facing these two new ball bowlers, with everything coming back into the pads. Beaten for pace. What are you appealing for? Nothing on it. Maiden for Gulam then. 1 for 1 after 2. Lukman, but ensuring there is no breathing space for Vigole. Edged away, falls short of Bukes. Just the indication we gave even yesterday that the slip cord and the keeper, they're a little too deep. We've seen that evidence once again. That edged didn't carry.
It's just a feeling that sometimes teams do not really want to see the ball flying over their head. Beautifully bowled. But again, that edge didn't quite carry.
And Nishant, I can understand if that's the first game you're playing of the tournament. You're just trying to assess the condition. Now, when you play the game, for this game you expect that cordon to be a lot further ahead. And it depends on the keeper. Once he takes his position, if he is exactly where he should be, everyone else follows suit. The gully fielder creeping in, good from Lukman. Yeah, full and straight, gone. Just a matter of time, like a ticking time bomb. Excellent set of delivery, and now a full-blooded Yorker. Look at Lukman, he's happy. That's what he's been asking the bowlers to do.
Deng Jinki departs for a knot of 8 deliveries. Bowled Sharwan.
Feels a little weird when you're the new man in, you're marking center while the center was just uprooted the previous delivery. Must feel a little odd. Sharwan, more of the same, please. Bat and ball somehow attacking captaincy. 2 slips and a gully now. Cambodia have got a sniff. They don't want to let go of this opportunity. Huang Jinji, the keeper batter, needs to live up to this particular challenge. Soak up the pressure.
Pressure started off the very first ball when they picked up a wicket, and full and straight again, but this time going down the leg side. Excellent delivery. Sharwan, the man who has picked up both the wickets here, will be mighty delighted with his performance.
Or actually take the cover out and have a shot mid-wicket of sorts. You're not getting driven through the covers right now. There's very little chance of a booming cover drive. Get that fielder on the onside for that particular line, not that wide, but around middle and leg stump.
Junji will be on strike. Final delivery of the over. Just outside the off stump this time. Play and a miss. 3 bowled is 3 for 2.
Ghulam wanted to hit the base of leg stump. Missed it, not by a lot. But you can see a clear plan from the Cambodia new ball bowlers. It looks like they've had a really good talk after yesterday. Both of them bowled their heart out against Myanmar, but didn't bowl enough deliveries full and straight on the stumps. Today, they're going to correct that. Look at the second slip, how close is Lukman. Understanding that the ball is not carrying. Nifty footwork from Manish. Single being taken.
Well bowled on the stumps. Just tucking it away for a single there.
Has he stopped a run so we can get him off the duck that he got? He will at least have one run in the overall metrics.
Nah, I don't think so. He saved one.
But he's still got time to do so. Behind Manish, it's not a great feeling. Get out for a duck. I won't say it's a familiar feeling for me, but I know the feel of it. Doesn't feel great. Slashed hard. No bat involved. Although the worst kind is when you've been out there for a while and then you don't get a run. If you get it first ball, good ball or a bad shot, whatever, you forget. It's easier to forget, maybe. But if you have got a real episode on your hands, having been there for about half an hour or so, that's something that'll stay with you. Until your next hit, of course.
Captain has got a big responsibility on his shoulders here. Short ball looks to pull, doesn't get hold of it at all. That'll be a dot ball.
Now what we are seeing clearly is the Chinese top order struggle against pace. A bit of extra pace from these two new ball bowlers. You only get better by playing more of it. Not through bowling machine, not through a slingy. Just people bowling at you at good pace, which is difficult to replicate, especially for teams that are trying to come up the ranks. Availability of a consistent 130, 140 bowler is very rare.
Short ball looks to pull. No contact with that one, and that will be the end of the over. 4 overs bowled at 6 for 2.
Two overs to go in this power play. Sharwan must be thinking 2 overs remaining in the quota. How many more can I get? Huang on strike. can not in position for that quick delivery. And teams got to be really innovative in terms of how they can stimulate that high pace in a practice environment. I remember discussing the same with Tatenda Taibu when he was around. The Zimbabwe top order wanted to get better against high pace, and they found a way. They actually figured out what of their practice surfaces. Leg stump out of here. Third wicket for Sharwan. That's been the doctor's order. Fine timber.
Yes, it has been all about bowling straight. Yes, the leg stump is knocked out. Sharwan picks up another one. They're really going on. Great guns at this point in time. Huang Junjie departs for one of 6. Bowled Sharwan.
Tan Sengpin with the team in a lot of trouble. He somehow kept that one out. Just going back to that story. Yeah, what they figured out was one of the practice surfaces was on a slope. And so, even the military medium bowlers, if they bowled on that slope, it kind of got to the batter quicker, a lot quicker. And so it just helped them. And any which ways, you get good bounce in that part of the world. So it's just the pace that you want to cover for. And they found a way.
It's very smart thinking indeed.
And what I told T was it's very similar to a drill that I used to do back home. We used to have a massive garage, and garage had a slope going downwards. And I would ask a friend of mine to chuck a plastic ball standing on top of the garage, and I would be somewhere in the driveway and bat, and it flew off that slope. It's almost the same thinking. But yeah, only if you work around a certain problem and you get creative, that's when the solution comes. Nicely defended.
Looks to go for the big shot there again, keeping it straight. That was the key there. And that will be the end of the over. Just a single from it and a wicket. 5 overs bowled, 7 for 3.
ACC Men's Challengers Cup 2024. Day 2, match number 2. Cambodia having scored 130 runs largely due to their efforts in the last 10 overs of their batting innings, and now prolific in the first 5 overs with the ball has put them in a real commanding position. Gulam is back for his third. He's yet to pick up a wicket.
That's tickled away towards the fielder at fine leg. Will pick up a single.
One thing though that you'll have to look at the upside for these Chinese top orders is that they were not necessarily backing away. So the fear factor is not there. It's just the skill level which hasn't come up because of the lack of practice against express fast bowling. Nobody has backed away. Nobody has been shuffling, shying away from a contest. That's again down the leg side. They'll get another run. Perhaps that is the only upside. And from here on in, you got to build on that skill level.
Gulam into his third, so it will be interesting to see how many overs do these guys get here.
All 4, I believe.
That should be the thing ideally. Looks to go for the big shot. No connection there.
That's okay though. Something for Gulam to think about. Otherwise, if you're just acting like a stationary object, they'll bowl at you. Any which ways, they've got the stumps to aim at.
Backing away this time. Hitting it straight to the fielder. That is going to be another dot ball.
Because of the movement that Ten Sengquin did, he should have been staying still for this one, knowing that Gulam will come fuller. Again, you build all of these plans and tactics once you have just been accustomed to facing fast bowlers over a period of time. Yeah, that's what brings us to Bangkok. ECC Men's Challengers Cup. And against extreme fast bowling, you got to do what you do at Soy Cowboy. Play straight.
Backing away this time. He's looking to give himself some room. Another dot ball. Yes, it's all about playing in the V.
Not necessarily go over the top. Yeah, brilliant place. Excellent food, culture, people. Top edge, chance. Oh, just away from the left arm spinner. That'll give him some extra motivation to come out and pick up a few wickets with the ball.
I'm pretty sure we'll see him next over.
Wouldn't you want Lukman to have a go with the semi-new ball?
Yeah, maybe Lukman next and the 8th over bowled by Utkarsh.
Oh, I would actually keep these two going for one more over, finish their quota of 8 overs, see how many they can get out of this spell. It's not really a hot day. Another one. Gulam's first one. More timber, more misery for China then. They are 12 for 4, tottering.
All the wickets we've seen here have been to straight balls. 1 LBW, 3 bowled. Just goes to show that the rewards for bowling straight are always there. Ghulam picks up his first. He'll be delighted. After 6 overs, the 12 for 4 as Tian Sen Kun departs for 4 of 10.
Yeah, Lukman has heard you. He's gone to the left arm spinner straight away. 7th over. I would have had the new ball bowlers continue, but yeah, I mean, you can understand the logic here. Utkarsh is very accurate, bowls within the stumps. That's been the delivery that has given them all the 4 wickets. Shot fine leg inside the circle. I wonder if the field placement matters at all at this point of time. China are so far back in the contest that it's becoming one-dimensional. 3 wickets yesterday. Well played off the back foot there. Gole.
He's just probably wanting to get his rhythm right at the moment. Big shot attempted.
Like that from Gole here. Look for an opening somewhere. That's the ball. Only came the 4th ball of that over, you were right. Just looking to open his shoulders up. Must look to rotate the strike. Only at the last ball there was an attempt. Made it over for Utkarsh. 12 for 4. They're going nowhere. Those 2 lines do meet inside the first 7 overs. The only problem is one of those lines has got too many wickets lost by now. After the power play, Cambodia lost their wickets too. But they just had enough ammunition down the order. Captain Lukman Butt to the left-hander. Beats him.
Yes, the good thing is that he has pitched it up. Full, little bit of movement away. Playing a miss.
And he's just going to look at for a couple of deliveries from over the wicket. Look at the swing and then perhaps switch to round the wicket. That one came back in sharply. Yeah, this is what I was hinting on. Once you have the left-hander, get the square leg fielder inside the circle. Keep him on strike. I don't think Lukman minds bowling to the right-hander. It's just that because of the shape back in, bowled and LBW becomes much more easier.
The skipper has managed to keep one end intact. That's very well bowled. Feeling for it outside the off stump there. Gole getting beaten. That is a dot ball.
Don't think had he edged that wouldn't have carried to the slip fielder. It was almost dying to the keeper on that occasion. Unless somebody slashes hard, edges of the soft hands will fall short. Soft hands down to gully. Run scoring has taken a real back seat in this run chase. That has been the primary issue. Yes, they have lost wickets, but had they scored something, had they been now 30 for 4, 40 for 4, you still think they are in for a fight. In the air, dropped. This was Manish's opportunity to get on the board.
Yes, but they'll pick up a couple of runs instead. Two more added to the tally.
Looked like that carried though. Take a look at that again later. Last ball. Full toss, driven beautifully. Save your legs. First boundary for China. Off the bat, the captain, 19 for 4 after 8. Not great half an hour or so with the bat. Not great an hour or so in this game for China. They were ruling the roost in the first 45 minutes. And since then, Cambodia has got the upper hand. And they are squeezing hard.
Big slog attempted there. Off the inside half of the bat. Will pick up a single to the left-hander, just bringing in a little bit of variety into the mix.
Could have batted number 3 maybe. Difficult because captain bats 3. Oh, well bowled. That spun with an angle as well. As we mentioned right after the toss, that around the second innings, this pitch will offer some turn, and it has. Also tells you that Utkarsh gives it a real rip.
Beautifully bowled, drifting in and turning away.
Smart bowling indeed. He's going wide of the crease too. Accentuated the angle further. If it spins from there, good luck. Couple of deliveries have spun. The arm ball right now.
Time for it, definitely. Goes wrong. That's been put away nicely, and that's the first 6 of the innings for China off the bat of the captain. What a way to finish the over. 9 bowled, 26 for 4. That is a very good delivery there, and they're looking for a quick single. Good thinking by the skipper there to retain strike.
Also to protect the left-hander from Lukman, who's swinging it in. Smart batting indeed. He's been the one who's done most of the scoring. 6 and a 4 from his bat. This time it should be taken. Underneath that one. Takes it. Did fall eventually, but the ball was in control. Utkarsh provided a little late twist to what should have been a pretty straightforward wicket. Lukman's first.
Yes, and he's removed the captain. So that captain versus captain going in favor of the bowling captain there. As away Gole de Paso 14 of 25.
Chokwi. 27 for 5 China. The sun is out, it's bouncing off the red helmet that Joe has got on. And that's the only thing that is shining on China and their batting order. Otherwise, it's been pretty dark going. Lukman will have his eyes set on those stumps. And he'll be hoping he gets another one to show for in this over.
Zhou Kui is the new man in. Will be on strike. Down the leg side. And there have been quite a few wides from Cambodia today, and I think the reason behind that has been that they've been trying to bowl very straight. At times overdoing it.
Yes, you're right. And time and again, the Chinese batters haven't really capitalized. It's just the extras that they've got. Early swing left alone. Doesn't carry to the keeper, which is not a surprise. They have been too deep since yesterday. I'm surprised by now Uday Singh Hatinjar must have figured it out that there is hardly any carry. I don't know how Chen has survived so far with the ball swinging back in. Another litmus test with the away swinger this time. Gets beaten. Even that didn't carry.
It's good to see Lukman is mixing it up. Meanwhile, England are inching towards a 200-run lead. 198 right now, with Ollie Pope batting on 179.
What is this game you're talking about? I've just completely tuned out.
Full looking to drive, getting beaten. That is a dot ball.
Nah, but on a serious note, of all the overseas batters to get 100, time and again we do remember Alistair Cook's double, Peterson going massive in Mumbai. Beyond all of these knocks, I think this Pope's 100 will stand out.
Absolutely, and more so because in recent times hardly anybody has managed to do anything similar. Teams have struggled to get 179 together. And in that other test match between West Indies and Australia are 95 away with 6 wickets in hand. Couple of wickets and it could be funny. Single to finish the over. 10 bowled, it's 29 for 5.
Story of the Sunday morning so far. With Cambodia posting 130 thanks to 33 unbeaten from Pukes. 8 ball 21. Fast bowling all-rounder Sharwan. In reply, well, there's hardly been a reply with the bat. China are 29 for 5. Back in the commentary box is Richard. Welcome back.
Well, thank you. And with my statistician's hat on, I would point out that China are only 1 run behind on the comparison after 10 overs. But they've lost more wickets, and the likelihood of them getting 102 off the next 10 overs is fairly slim.
Yeah, they might not have the luxury of having the lower order hitters that Cambodia had, which is why their top order had to do the bulk of scoring. Utkarsh going through his work nicely. He's finding some perches of the surface. He's bowling wide at the crease. He's spinning it.
Bowled.
Yeah, as simple as that. Was there for the drive. He's driven it straight into the pocket of the bowler. 6th wicket down.
Well, we saw Utkarsh yesterday. He took 3 for 16, and he did turn the ball and got the ball to bounce. So, in fact, with the faster bowlers, it might not be carrying through to the keeper, but there's certainly some bounce for the spinners.
Also, Richard, even for the faster bowlers, whenever they have dug the ball shorter, around even towards the 3/4 length, there's been steady bounce. It's just the fuller balls that have kind of died towards the keeper. But yeah, the spinner won't complain as long as they're getting some purchase, getting some bounce. I think when you ask the spinner if they want turn more than bounce, they'll say bounce. Zhao Tianli, the new batter in.
But that's 4 wickets now for Utkarsh. So he and Sharwan have been bowling very well in this tournament so far.
Very tentative forward press from Zhao. In the air, wider of the bowler this time. Almost could have been the second cotton ball of the over. Still 101 away from the target, China. Understand it's about putting up a fight. It's also about minimizing the margin of defeat. So you want them to have a partnership here. Top edge, just over the inner ring. Second run will be tight. And they've made it.
But I must admit, we've seen China struggle with the bat over the years. And I think they can be justly proud of how they started with the ball.
Extremely proud. Absolutely. 32 for 6 after 11. A great point, Richard. Look back at that bowling performance, especially inside the first 10 overs, and say we will put better teams on the mat. If we can replicate that in the death overs too, we need a different skill there. Lukman's third over of the pads. It should be just one. Also, I believe it's the only way to get better, Richard, in a contest like this against high quality pace is to keep at it, is to play that day in, day out. That's how the cricketing universe works. The higher ranked teams, it's almost their due diligence to go on and play more and more with the lower ranked teams so that they get better. Oh, flying effort. That would have been sensational. Dropped eventually. Harsh to call that as a drop chance. He almost created one, Ram Roshan.
He dived a long way there. Just within reach, but would have been a great catch. And I think this is where we should start talking about the structure of this tournament, because this is a qualifier. With the winner of the qualifying stage joining the other 7 teams to play in the main competition.
Oh yeah, we're looking forward to them teams joining, because some real talent out there. You must have seen all of those teams fighting against each other previously in similar conditions, Richard. Not necessarily pick a favorite, but in terms of the overall outfit, Saudi Arabia, they're a decent side, aren't they?
They are, and they won the 50 over competition with the ACC here last year, so they're a strong side. And probably in the other groups, Singapore are the next best team, but it's quite complicated. That in the different tournaments around the world, there's different qualifying for each player. So some countries can have overseas players in some tournaments and not in others.
Just trying to get the best steal that they can. It's a very different world as well in terms of having white ball talent. Going over mid-on fielder, missed it. Ball missed the stumps too. 12 overs are done. 34 for 6 are China. Somebody who loves numbers. 3 overs, 13 dot balls for Sharwan, Gulam, Utkarsh. How often do you see that?
No, three bowlers having bowled the same number of dot balls. That is a statistician's delight. Good work.
Only if Lukman had, say, 3 more dots to show for, that would have been some reading.
So this will be Utkarsh's final over. Bowled nicely again today.
Slog hack across the line. Long on is interested, very much interested. Sharwan pouches that comfortably. That's the end of Chen's innings. Loss of the 7th wicket for China.
So the left arm spinner gets the left arm spinner, I think. I thought I'd done the commentator's curse and the ball was sailing out of the ground, but it didn't quite carry. Here's another left-handed batter. Zong, oh yes, the left arm pace bowler Zong Yu Chao.
He was impressive with his bowling. Zhong is inside the line. That particular delivery, that one kind of angled away. He got 3 wickets yesterday. Would love to replicate that today. Utkarsh, 1 wicket away from that. He's got 4 balls to do that.
But it does look like Cambodia will qualify today with their second victory of this qualifying stage.
And perhaps you're the best person to inquire the same. Do teams carry forward their net run rate as well into the next stage?
I think it's a completely new group. 2 new groups, Group A, Group B. We will have, I think I'm safe to say that the next 2 games will be between China and Myanmar. First their group game, and then they have a 9th v 10th place playoff. And Cambodia will join the other 7 teams in the main competition.
Cambodia would love to carry their net run rate with 2 massive wins. Definitely on the cards. 7 down, 7 overs to go.
So you can see on that graphic that China were at some stage were ahead on the comparison, but their batting has tailed off and they're not going to get close to Cambodia. So this is Gulam Mustafa back. Well taken down the leg side by the keeper. Another wide.
Gone through the batter once again, beaten him for pace, which has been the story. Unfortunately for Chinese batters, they've come up against high pace and have really not found a lot of options of scoring, let alone to survive and build a partnership. As far as Cambodia are concerned, they are already thinking about the next round. We've got 1 foot on the door. Taken, shot ball works. Zhao looking to control that pull shot, only controls that to Sharwan at deep fine leg. Gulam's second wicket. Now China just falling apart.
He just helped it on the way down to fine leg. But he won't have faced much short pitch bowling in China, I don't imagine. But I can only say that the China's opening bowlers did bowl well in the power play. They've got to look back at today's game and think about that.
Also understand that as a group, as a unit, even on the field inside the first 10 overs, there was terrific intensity. And that's the kind of energy you'd like to replicate moving forward. Leads the batter.
And it'll also be interesting that Cambodia's next game, I think, will come against Saudi Arabia. So they'll be locking horns with possibly the strongest team in the tournament. So see how they get on.
Yeah, that'll be a great contest. Of course, we'll get all the live action right here. The ACC Men's Challenger Cup 2024. Another bouncer. Steaming in is Gulam in this spell. And why not? He's got his tail up. He's got 2 for 9 to show for already. Push the batter back so he can then follow up with that quicker, fuller delivery on the stumps. Let's see if Gulam wants to do that. Round the wicket. Goes across, but wider.
And we can also think yesterday Myanmar got 70 runs against this bowling attack and China half that at the moment, so could put Myanmar slightly ahead of China by comparison.
It'll be interesting to see how this Chinese batting order goes against the Myanmar bowling attack. "14 overs are done. 35 for 8 are China right now. Not great reading if you're a Chinese supporter. Top scoring, the captain, Rigole, 14 from 25. And 3 wickets. 3 out of the top 4 batters for Sharwan. Figures of 3 for 4. What a wonderful opportunity to finish with a 5-er here. Hit the longest 6 of the tournament, finish with a 5-er. Great day. Round the wicket. Again, targeting the stumps. Outside the off stump, beaten.
Does look like if he can just get the ball straight on the stumps, he will be able to get another wicket.
Interesting to pick your brains about the most economical 5-er in a T20 international. Sharwan now 3 for 4. Let's say if he doesn't concede another run and gets 2 more, that'll be some record.
That would be, yes, but with all these smaller countries now playing, it's quite hard to keep track. I'll have to go and look at my computer.
Yeah, not getting bat on ball. I must get the wicket in this ball. Yeah, does it. 5-er is pretty much alive. Full bunga. Gets his 4th one. 4 for 4 right now for Sharwan.
Yeah, we saw as soon as he got a ball on the stumps, he would, in all probability, take another wicket. Actually, the batsman played it on, so he had to reach for that. So 35 for 9.
Yes, Babashish off to take a breather. I'm not very sure how many seconds will that last. Couple of deliveries remain. Sharwan to bowl his next delivery. Full outside the off-stump play and a miss. That is a dot ball. There's a question asked by Babashish. Most economical 5 in T20 cricket, Richard, and of course with so many associate nations playing T20 cricket, it's difficult to keep a track. I distinctly remember the ODI record for that. That belongs to Courtney Walsh, 5 for 1 he picked up. But all that discussion goes out of the window as Sharwan will finish with figures of 4 for 5 in his 4 overs. 15 bowled, it's 36 for 9.
It was close and edged through gully area. That's tomorrow's game. Myanmar against China, which would be a more even contest, I think.
And that's the same game that will be played day after as well.
Yeah, 9th and 10th place playoff.
So we'll have 2 back-to-back days of Myanmar taking on China. Captain back in the attack. Just outside the off stump there. Play and a miss. That is a dot ball. Come on, Richard. Tell me what is going to be the final score.
I think 36 might be the favourite. But hopefully China will get another run. Oh, it's a wide. There we go, 37.
Louis Shilin bowled a very economical spell. He got the wicket of Lukman, but got stuck in the last spell. Oh, that was very well bowled. Appeal for a leg before the finger goes up. The batter was not offering a shot, and that's when the umpire rules the roost. So China have been bowled out for 37, handing Cambodia a 93-run win here.
Oh dear. And Cambodia have done well to fight back here from their slow start. First 10 overs, China were in the game, but the next 25 overs, they haven't been. Cambodia did well to score 100 off their second 10 overs, and they've been very good with the ball again.
Yes, and the Chinese skipper wanted to restrict them to 100. Even that wouldn't have mattered. Look at that scorecard. Only the skipper, Wei Guolei, 14 of 25, the top scorer, only man to reach double figures. The other numbers, 001, that's a US code, 4601 001.
It's fairly binary in its nature, isn't it?
And that is the bowling scorecard, of course. Sharwan pick up the bowlers, 4 for 5, 2 wickets apiece for Ghulam, Utkarsh and Lukman, just the 4 bowlers used. Would have been interesting had they lasted this over to see who bowls the remaining 4, but not to be. And the fall of wickets, no partnerships whatsoever. That's the story of the game. 130 for 5 in the 20 overs. Cameos from Etienne Bukes, Lakshit Gupta and Sharwan. And in reply, China bowled out for 37 with Sharwan once again chipping in with the ball. 4 for 5 in his 4. Cambodia win the game by 93 runs. And with this, they have moved on to the main qualifying event. Myanmar will take on China in the next match tomorrow. We'll be back with all of the action for the next match. Right now, we'll dive into a short break. When we are back, we'll have the presentation with Babashish Nanda.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the post-match presentation party of ACC Challenger Cup T20 Tournament Day 2 here. We saw Cambodia play for the second time today, and now with that victory, they've ensured that they will go through the second round. So congratulations to them all together. We begin by really thanking the support of Asian Cricket Council and Cricket Association of Thailand to organize this tournament, giving us a chance to look at the white ball talent that there is in all of these countries. We really extend the support to our sponsors as well. Official streaming platform FanCode, official partners Dafa News and 1xBat, commercial partner TCM. As I mentioned in the second game, thumping win, a 93-run win for Cambodia in a T20 game. That's unheard of, so very well done. But yeah, applause for China as well. They were brilliant with the ball. In the first 10 overs, it was a lopsided contest altogether. The new ball bowlers of China were brilliant all through. It's just that they could not make the batting work in their favor. Right, then we'll have a word with that, with the Chinese captain, V. Gole. If you can come here and have a chat, V. Round of applause for the Chinese captain then. Sensational effort from the boys to keep the runs down in the first 10 overs. There was real belief in the system then.
I think in 10 overs, we're feeling very good. Yeah.
And is that something you want to take forward in the next two games? You know, the bowling energy, the fielding energy to keep it tight?
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
We will try our best to fielding and batting. Yeah.
Right, then good luck for those two fixtures then. Great bowling effort once again. Well done. Well done to you too. That was the Chinese skipper V. Gole. We'll now speak to somebody who's just ensured they've had a real thumping of a win. Lukman, who's leading Cambodia today. Lukman ji, aa jaiye. आज ऐसा लगा टीम मीटिंग में बात हुई थी, सीधा डालना है डंडों पे.
जी बिल्कुल ऐसा ही है. बैटिंग में हमने टॉस जीत के बैटिंग की तो प्लान यही था कि एक अच्छा टारगेट करें, लेकिन चाइना ने बड़ी अच्छी बॉलिंग की है. हमारे बैट्समैनों में भी बड़ी मिस्टेक की है, लेकिन इंशाल्लाह कोशिश करेंगे नेक्स्ट टाइम ये ना करें. नीचे से लक्षित बहुत अच्छा खेला, गोदारा, इतास, तो एक अच्छा टारगेट किया हमने जिसकी वजह से हम जीत गए मैच.
मैं इसी के ऊपर आ रहा था कि कल हमने देखा था कि टॉप ऑर्डर ने फायर किया, अच्छे रन्स बने, लेकिन आज वो जो इंजन रूम जिसे हम कहते हैं 5, 6, 7 वहां से रन बनते हैं तो मैचेस जीतना आसान है.
जी बिल्कुल ऐसे ही है. लड़के माशाल्लाह सब अच्छे हैं. कोई ना कोई यही टीममेट है, हमारी यही मीटिंग हुई है कि कोई ना कोई इंशाल्लाह करेगा जरूर, मैच जीतेंगे हम लोग.
चलिए करते रहिए, मैं एंटरटेन भी करते रहिए. वेरी वेल डन लुकमान, दैट्स द कैप्टन ऑफ कैम्बोडिया. देन we move on to somebody who's going to give away the player of the match award. That's the match referee, match official, Mr. Gandhi. If you can please come here. Right, then there was actually not a lot of contests to decide who that player of the match was, because when the running was difficult, he played a lovely little cameos, hit perhaps the biggest six of the tournament so far, one that went out of the ground, and then with the ball, phenomenal. A 5 for 4 for Sharwan. Sharwan Godara, right arm tall, has a great bat swing altogether, can hit the long ball, and we saw what he can do with the ball. Sharwan, once he pose with that trophy, let's have a little chat. Okay, one more. बिल्कुल शारवन, पहले तो बल्लेबाजी के बारे में बात करेंगे. हिटिंग एबिलिटी माशाल्लाह बहुत अच्छी है, और उसके बाद बॉल के साथ ये कारनामा 5 for 4, सोचा था इतना अच्छा होगा आज.
हाँ, मतलब ये था कि मतलब बॉल को फिनिश करना था, विकेट में विकेट टू विकेट फिनिश करना था, यही प्लान था. तो कल ये नहीं हो पा रहा था, इसलिए नहीं मिली विकेट, लेकिन आज ये था कि विकेट टू विकेट हिट करना है, खाली यही था.
और फर्स्ट इनिंग्स में जब अंदर आए, जो मोमेंटम आपको बैट के साथ मिला था, उसी से एनर्जी ट्रांसफर हुआ बॉल के साथ.
हाँ, यही होता है. जब मतलब टीम बैक लग गई थी तो आपने जाके 2-4 हिट मार दिए, तो उससे आपकी एनर्जी हमेशा ऊपर रहती है.
Right, then very well done, Sharwan. Good luck for the next fixture then. That's it from day 2 then. We watched the spirit of China. We watched Cambodia do really well. We'll come back tomorrow and watch Myanmar taking on China. That's it for today. Stay tuned to FanCode.